Hi, this is Eva Ram welcoming you into our leadership process. I'm really glad that you've gotten to this stage because you've gotten the opportunity to go through and see a couple of our classes, and now we're going to be going through a little bit of what our leadership or our Master Club process entails, our black belt training, so that you can see what it takes to get a black belt. If you want to get a black belt, we always want to make sure that you know what it means, how to do it. Of course, it's a metaphor for any kind of progress that you're going to be getting through our program. We want to make sure that you are well informed, and we want to make sure that we can accommodate you so we can help you make a decision on black belt.
So something I really I appreciate about this school was that they are instantly getting you focused on one thing and one thing only, that's getting your black belt. Before you even earn your white belt, you know what your focus is. It gives your child, it gives you, it gives your friends something instantly to think about. Our goal is instantly black belt. And to get to that, they have an excellent leadership program that they go through. So you can see I've got my blue shirt. I've had it for about 1.5 years now, and what they're doing in this leadership program is groundbreaking. It's all the stuff that everyone's always talking about. They need this in the public education system. This is your leadership skills, this is your focus, this is your discipline, and every parent loves to know that their kid is showing respect. On day one, we're getting those yes sirs out, we're getting those yes ma'ams out, and that's something that is very important for everyone to focus on. Not only that, but it's helped the family out a whole bunch. So I've been going here for a while, and I've managed to get not only my siblings, but one of my best friends in on it. And the way that, you know, respect and discipline and focus is kind of like grease on the gears to any sort of relationship that you could have. So, you know, it started out, whenever we first started out, every now and then we'd make that, you know, rude remark, because, you know, we're really social with each other, but that respect, we start to value that respect, we start to value that discipline and that focus, and that has created such a different aura in the household as far as getting things done go. We work together instead of against each other now. We all have one focus, the house stays cleaner, chores get done quicker, everyone is really kind of setting goals for themselves, and that's been a major change since when I first started to now being almost 2 years into the program. So it comes highly recommended from me personally, and I would definitely give it at the very least a shot.
So the first step as a new student is to make sure that you become acclimated with the school, that it meets your family's philosophical values, that the instructors have been treating you and your kids or yourselves very, very well, making sure that not only that we are evaluating you, but you evaluate us to make sure that this is the right place for you and your family. Because it's very important that we establish a relationship that could last, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 years in the future. We want to make sure that we are the best place for you and vice versa, that you're the best student. We always like to check if the students meet the aptitude, the interest, the focus, so that we can make a good decision to have a long-term relationship.
Becoming a black belt is something I've wanted to do for a really long time. I've been really into martial arts since I was a kid seeing Bruce Lee movies, and I came across the Ip Man movies, and I thought that was the coolest thing. And so when I found this school, I felt I've made it my goal, like, I need to do this. I need to become a black belt. And not only that, my dream is to be a teacher. And at first it was just going to be a school teacher, but if I could teach what I'm learning now to everyone else, I think that'd be fantastic. And I feel like the leadership program is going to help me do that by honing my skills as a teacher and giving me a better insight on how to teach, and give me more tips and tricks on how to give all that information to newer students, which I feel is fantastic.
What some parents get concerned about is whether or not their students can, or their children can, make the focus and dedicate themselves to getting their black belt, to follow through on their goal, to make sure that they do everything that they need. What I tell them is that, yeah, absolutely, because when you make the commitment, we always make sure that we focus. Every single student that's in here is focused on getting towards black belt, and we want to make sure that we follow through and we do everything in our best interest to make it happen, and we treat this place as a school, not just like a recreational activity where you get to go on and off like a soccer season or a baseball season. We treat it like a school where we do regular consistent training, and that allows us to accomplish our goals. We found that children who have ADHD, ADD, people who have had back issues, leg issues, pain issues, have managed to move forward at their own pace in the program and managed to succeed very highly. So any kind of issue that parents have had, we've been able to accommodate that and actually make a big change in the families' lives that we've had.
Hello, I'm Joe Irvin. I've been in Wing Chun Taekwondo for about a year and a half, learning the different martial art techniques because I am a martial artist as well. What this leadership program has done for me, it helped emphasize the leadership role that I do in my other classes as well as work. It allowed me to focus more on what I really strive to do and how to push others to make that next step in becoming a leader. That's the biggest part as well, motivating them to understand what leadership is. And this class has given me the opportunity to give my leadership that I have, along with learning the leadership roles of the Sifu in this class and all the students. It's been a great opportunity to do this because I've always wanted to do additional martial arts and learn their leadership roles and how they place them in everyday life. So that's all I have. Thank you.
A lot of parents ask me, well, about the time commitment and the focus, and one of the things about the time is that it does take a great deal of time to get to black belt. It takes about 4 years. And whenever you work your way to getting to black belt, once you make the commitment and once you make your goal, we focus everything to get you to that goal. And that's the big aspect of our school with consistent training. Parents wonder if their children can achieve that. And we've found that we've had students here for 2 or 3 years, 4 years. I've had students for 6, and they've accomplished very big goals in only the time that they've had to black belt. So it really does make a difference, and anybody can do it. It's important to start seeing your children that age that they're going to be getting their black belt from where they are now so that we can focus and accomplish that goal.
Hi, my name is Olivia Webb. I have been at the studio for 4 fast months, and the leadership program is tremendous. I'm the person who seems naturally afraid of almost everything. But since coming here and being inspired by these kids and learning self-defense to boost, I've gotten levels of confidence I didn't know were possible. And while I still can't see myself in a real fight someday, it's kind of nice to know that I've got some superpowers while walking down the office hallways. So I hope you'll pay attention to what's offered here. It's worth every bit, and give it a shot.
Wedge is right here, you're still on the outside. Side palm is right here, you're still on the outside. As a new student, it's very important to be thinking about this now. Getting acquainted with the school, making sure you get to know the family, the staff, and making a choice on whether or not you want to be a black belt. Once you make that decision, then what we do is we work towards making that decision happen. We commit to you to make you a black belt, because here at Studio Martial Arts, the ultimate goal is to get a black belt for anybody that walks in. And it's very important to be thinking about this right now so that you can make a decision to go on to that goal for you and your family, because it is a family choice. It's not just an individual choice, it's something that the family has to commit to and the staff have to commit to. Once both are committed, there's nothing to stop you from getting that goal.
What I've noticed, he's become a lot more responsible. He's been more helpful around the house without complaining. His confidence, I've seen a huge boost in that, and he has something that he enjoys doing and helping out others.
One of the things is that martial arts and self-defense is not just a recreational activity. We are like a school. We're no different from Harvard, UT, where we actually go in and we want to have a high success level. We want to make sure that we're the best that we can be for our students, and we want to make sure that you graduate with your diploma, which is our black belt. We want to make sure that it's all the way there. Like a recreational activity is an off and on activity. We want to make sure that we commit to coming in twice a week and making sure we get in our regular training so that we can achieve our goal. If you can come in twice a week and commit to that, then there's nothing to stop you from getting your black belt.
Hi, I'm Annalise. I've been here for 2 years, and in the leadership class, I'd like to say that it's been more of a confidence boost for me because I'm not a very loud person. I'm very awkward, but with this, you're very stuck with one-on-one contact with people, and that has helped me with my social anxiety a lot.
The goal to black belt is a very important aspect because with anything that you need a goal. You need a target to be able to laser in on. Once you've made that goal, you are able to go through it and accomplish what you need to do to achieve it. And this is a very important aspect of our school because we're constantly goal setting, constantly making sure that we achieve our short term and all the way towards our long-term goals. And it's vital for the success that we want to see in the students and vital to getting the black belt.
Hi, I'm Benji Ortiz. I've been here for about a year, and black belt to me is more of a advancement in yourself because it's a process that takes a few years to accomplish, but it's good. It helps you grow in everything that you do, and it helps you become more confident. Being in the leadership group that they have here has made me become more confident, and they've made a clearer view to my black belt. Has made it easier to get to my black belt because they've taught me much more on technique and much more about what it means to be a black belt. And my family is absolutely proud that they can finally rely on me as more of an adult than just a child that they're raising, because black belt helps you grow as a person, not only as a martial artist.
A lot of parents, what they do is they have a concern about the time commitment that they can do that. And whether or not their children at age 4, at age 5, at age 6 can commit to going all the way to black belt. And we always understand that the children don't have a perception yet of that amount of time, so that's where the parents come in. If the parents are willing to commit to get their kids here for twice a week for that 1-hour session each time, then there's nothing to stop them from getting their goal. Anybody can do it. It just takes that commitment and that decision. And once that decision is made, then everything falls into place with the program that we have in place. And we make it happen for both the kids and for the parents so that we commit to what we originally promised to the family.
To me, getting a black belt, getting to the black belt is going to mean lots of perseverance, lots of consistency in everything that we do here, all the training, all the classes and everything that I take. Being a leader, becoming a leadership was one of the best things that happened for my martial arts. It's definitely everything progressed a lot faster, everything's a lot more put together and faster pace, and it increases, it's an exponential kind of growth pattern. And the course has done excellent for character building and everything at my house and everything. Me, my roommate, and my brother, we all pay attention to everything and we really take in everything we can, read the books, look at everything, and it definitely helps us be more productive and everything gets done without anyone asking, and everything's just a lot more complete and we can work together a lot better. It's more of a team kind of effort for everything.
When you're making the choice to be a black belt, it's very important that you understand that the decision is a yes or no. It's not a maybe, because we have our focus to commit to our goals. So if we make a committed decision to decide, that's when everything falls into place to make it happen. If there's a maybe in the middle, then it won't happen. Every student that we have right here has made the committed choice to go all the way to black belt. And that's what it is normally, a yes or no. Once you've made that decision, everything moves in the direction of black belt.
Hi, my name is Jacob Garcia, and I love the leadership program because it deals with confidence in martial arts, and it teaches me how to stand up for bullies, anyone who talks bad to me, or anything else. The martial arts helps me see what real world situations can help and what can I do to get out, or everything else too.
Once you've made the decision to black belt, there are two options. There's Master Club, which includes all of the martial arts skills that you need all the way up until black belt. It includes all of the kicks, all of the defenses, all of the strategies that a black belt will need in terms of self-defense and in terms of their own personal skill. And the next option is leadership, which is the next step up. It has all the material of Master Club, but it also has all of the confidence boosting, it has all the public speaking, it has all of the social skills, it has all of the planning, and it has all of the extra that people need to get a leg up, especially when they go to college or whenever they're doing anything outside of the school. It helps them to develop them into a solid leader, which is what we want to see out of anybody from the age of 4 all the way to the age of 70.
I love the leadership class because it's really fun and I've learned a lot of things that I haven't known before. And I love the drills, the fun drills, and everything they do in the martial arts.
It's always been very incredible. You know, the school, the way it's grown, being open as long as I have been, just to see how not only the school has flourished, but the students have flourished. It's really incredible. You know, I get the opportunity to really get the benefits of seeing children grow up, seeing them accomplish, seeing them achieve, and it's been just such a great journey to just witness and to have these kinds of people in my life that I never thought that I would meet and I never thought I would see, and just to see how they've thrived and succeeded through our program and through their own individual efforts after they've made that commitment and that choice. And if you have not set up a time to talk with your instructor, make sure that you talk to your instructor about evaluating you whether or not Master Club or leadership is a right fit for you. That way we get a chance to see a thorough evaluation of yourself and we get a chance to talk to you more about your program. If you have, then congratulations. If you've got your appointment set, we can definitely talk more about it when we see you, but we're really excited to have you, and it's important to start thinking about this now. Think about it, make your decision, and we'll be able to talk about it more and more. All right, well, it's a pleasure to be able to be on this journey with you, and I have the best wishes for you. I want the absolute that we can give and we can provide, and I think you're going to make a great decision either which way, and we're going to have a great time. Hope to see you in class.